parents and students, welcome back. Today we are going to be looking at notes versus chords. So up until this point, we've talked a lot about chords. We had our C chord, our G7 chord, our G chord, and our D7 chord. Notes are actually just one string at a time. This would be a note. That would be a note. So if you're playing just one string, that's a note. Chords are actually made up of notes. When we put a couple of notes together, now we have a chord. So, note is one, chord is many. This is what we say all the time in class. Note is one, chord is many. And it is going to be really, really important to know the difference between notes and chords coming up in a second. But let's talk about notes. So the book introduces us to three different note values. A whole note, that's the one that looks like that oval. That's going to get 4 beats in a measure with 4 beats in it. It would just be, you play it on 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a whole note, pretty easy. Then we have our half note. Our half note is going to get 2 beats, so we're going to go 1, 2, and then stop the string. If you're in a measure with 4 beats, you would play on beats 1 and beats 3, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up, we have quarter notes. Those are those notes that are filled in with the line coming out of them. They call those stems. I like to call them tails. Sometimes they call them flags, whatever you want. So quarter notes get 1 beat. So if I'm in a measure with 4 beats, I would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Essentially just playing that note over and over again. The way that we're going to play notes is we're not going to use our thumb. We're actually going to take our thumb and put it on the lowest string. That is the string that's actually closest to you. If it's a baritone ukulele, that would be the 4th string. If it's a 6-string guitar, it would be the 6th string. So go ahead and put your thumb there, not to play, just to rest your thumb. We're going to take our index finger. We're going to put it on the 1st string. And all we're going to do is just bring the finger back into the hand. It's just a good follow through. We don't want to go all the way under the string and put a whole bunch of our finger and get that sort of a sound. Just the tip of your finger and then just bring it back really easy. So that's how we're going to play this note E. E is the 1st string open. That's all you do. Take your index finger, put it on the 1st string, and bring it back. Alright, for Elizabeth the elephant, you'll notice that we have quarter notes all the way through. That means we're going to be playing 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll also notice that there is a circle or a 0 above the note. 2 different ways you can think about that. Could be an O for open, because this is an open string, meaning I don't have any fingers down or anything like that. Or you can think about it as a 0, because these are finger numbers. Later on, when we play notes on the 1st fret, they'll have a 1 there. When we play notes on the 3rd fret, they'll have a 3 there. If you think about it as a 0, you can say 0 fingers on the guitar. So 0 fingers. So Elizabeth the elephant, we're going to do 4 measures of 4 beats. So 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty easy song, but make sure kids, once they realize that it's not that difficult, they'll start just trying to go as fast as they can. Try to keep a steady beat the whole time. I don't care if it's slow or fast. Just keep it steady. Don't speed up. Don't slow down. All right, next up we have notes and chords. We're going to go from the note E, play with our index finger, to a C chord that we're going to use our thumb to strum. Again, we're going to have that note E. And if you have a good enough arc on your C, you don't even need to lift this finger up. You can keep it down. Rest. Now you do have to take that finger off. E, and that's because you're about to play a G7 chord. Rest. Now, let's talk about that third measure with the G7 chord. Don't put your finger down and try to play the first string and then play the G7 chord. That's a different note. If this finger's down, it's not an E, it's a different note. So you actually have to take your finger off, play E, and then put your finger down for the G7. Rest. Then you can go back to the C, play the first string, E, C, C, rest. All right, I'm going to play that whole thing one more time at a very slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, go.